Hello, I'm Executive Chef Joseph Schultze. Welcome to our kitchen. Today I'd like to share with you one of my favorite dishes, Escalivada. Escalivada is a traditional dish from Catalonia in Spain, a northeastern part of Spain, borders France. It is a very simple dish with eggplant, onion, peppers, some garlic, onion, a little sherry vinegar, salt, and maybe some herbs. It's very light, very flavorful, and very easy to make. And today I'll be serving it with some ahi tuna. So join me now as I show you how I make this amazing dish. Well, I'd like to say thank you very much to all of the current subscribers. I really appreciate your support. And for those of you who have not yet subscribed, feel free to hit that notification bell and subscribe. Be up to date with all of our latest posts. Let's get cooking. Now to begin, we want to gather all of our mise en place, which just means have everything in order. So beginning with the eggplant, let's cut the end off. And then go ahead, and I'll lop this end off a little bit too, just simply because I like to spar off the ends. That makes me feel like it's a little more uniform. Now that we lopped our ends off, let's cut it into long strips, roughly 3/4 of an inch or so thick. Set that aside. And now onto our peppers. And now that we got the vegetables cut, it's off to the grill. Well, here we are with our cast iron already preheated and smoking nice. I went ahead and seasoned my eggplant steaks with olive oil and salt and pepper. At this time, we want to go ahead and start grilling them. Let's go ahead and get a really nice char on them. Well, here we are. Let's take a look at it. See if we got nice marks. Not too shabby, huh? So we'll continue this with all of the eggplant as well as the peppers and onions. So now that the vegetables have cooled down, I will go ahead and start cutting them into cubes. The reason I like the cubes is because it will kind of makes a little nicer presentation. And I will cut them in roughly 3/4 inch or so. And then we will go ahead and toss these into the bowl. For the pearl onions, what I like to do is I'll cut them into half or even quarters. And what happens there is just to make them a little more bite-sized. That's all that's about. And with the peppers, again, nice squares, roughly the same diameter, just so we have a little symmetry with the essentially it's a salad or side dish. And go ahead and continue with all of your vegetables. Now that all of our vegetables are cut, let's go ahead and add our garlic. I like to shave my garlic in this. I feel that when you shave it, it looks a little cooler than when it's minced. You could still see it looks pronounced, rather than when you mince it, many times it just gets lost in it. Especially with this salad, because there's quite a bit going on with it. Then I like to add some parsley. I'll go ahead and rough chop the leaves. Touch of salt. Piment Espelette, or you could use smoked pimenton or smoked paprika. And then some lovely Spanish sherry vinegar. Touch of olive oil. And let's go ahead and gently fold it together. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Check for your balance of acid with the vinegar, excuse me, and your salt levels. And obviously the paprika or Piment Espelette. Add a little spice. I think we're ready for service. Well, now that we got all the vegetables done, let's go ahead and sear our tuna. Now that our tuna is ready, let's go ahead and remove it, and then we will go inside and finish off our dish. Well, there you have my Catalonian favorite, Escalivada. Tuna is optional. Some takeaways with it: it's a very easy dish, very flavorful. One of my favorites, definitely. Summertime is great for that because obviously all the vegetables are in season. Also, a few things I wanted to point out with the tuna. Ahi tuna is Yellow Fin Tuna, not to be confused with yellowtail. They are actually two different species. Also, purchasing frozen fish is not a bad thing. Number one, have a good reputable source, a place that you can trust that handles it properly from beginning to end. Now, one thing, if you do purchase frozen fish and it comes cryovac, the tuna that I use is actually cryovac, and when it comes to thawing, you must remove the fish from the packaging and allow it to thaw in the refrigerator. That's the safest and best way to do it. The reason you have to remove it from the cryovac packaging, it's because it's an oxygen-free environment and you could grow botulism. So we always want to think safety. Also, if you notice how I cleaned the peppers and cut the eggplant into the large steaks, the reason I did that is it's so much easier to grill mark and get your char than if you do it really small pieces. Really small pieces, I tend to find that it excretes a lot more water, and if you overload the pan, you'll steam the vegetable rather than actually sear it or grill it. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's demonstration. I hope you give it a shot. You still have some vegetables laying around the garden and grocery stores are still kind of plentiful with them. Give it a shot. I have a feeling that you're really gonna like it. It's light, it's flavorful, and it's definitely a go-to summer thing. Thank you for joining. You enjoyed it.